second. Greetings, greetings. Y'all, I was looking for my flat irons, and for whatever reason, I can't. Oh, I see them. They're right in front of me. Hold on. They were right in front of me. Okay, I think I got it. Title of this video, Are You Over the BS? Are you over the BS? Let me see what flat irons I'm going to use today. I might not use these. I might use some different ones. I'm still congested, by the way. Still congested. I think I'm going to use these. Let me wipe them off. It's a shame. Yes, I'm going to use the B.S. Nano Titanium flat irons. I'm going to go ahead and try to get my hair done. Well, when I say get my hair done, it means I'm going to go ahead and attempt to deal with my own hair, y'all. That's what's going on. I'm going to deal with my own hair. And since I decided to come in here and do this, because I don't really feel like doing it, decided to go live while I do this, y'all. So if you want to join me, you can. This is going to be at least an hour and a half, probably, for me to get all of this done. So right now, heating up the B.S. Nano Titanium flat iron. Okay, let me turn it on. So this is on. I probably should take my earrings out. That's what I'm going to do now. Take my earrings out. And now, over the BS, guys. I'm over the BS. Let me get some hair product for myself out of here. All right, guys. I'm going to talk to y'all while I do my hair. Over the BS, guys. I'm just over the shenanigans of it all. I'm just over the ignorance of America. I'm over the ignorance of people. I'm over people just acting like they can't have any patience when you're out driving. I'm over people being stupid. People just being insensitive, mean, hostile, all types of stuff. When I say I'm over the BS, I'm over the nonsense of this country, y'all. Just over the whole system of nonsense. Okay. What else I'm gonna get? Okay, and then also some of this Carry Care right here. This is good for your scalp, to moisturize the scalp, guys, because I washed my hair over the weekend, which would have been, what, Sunday? I can't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday. And let it air dry. I didn't flat iron it. I blow dried it, y'all. Didn't have a chance to do my hair, so I'm going to just come on here and do my hair and talk to y'all while I do my hair. Fox, how was your day? My day was okay. We're having a pajama party tomorrow for the kindergartners. They're having a pajama party. So they're bringing popcorn and they're coming to school in their pajamas. Oh, my light fell, guys. See, this is the stuff that I'm talking about. Over the nonsense. All right, so I'm going to try to hang my light back up, y'all. Maybe I didn't put enough tape on here. I didn't put enough tape on here. I'll be right back. Let me go get my tape. Okay. And this light probably won't stay on that long. Thank you, by the way, for the likes. Whoever did like it. Thank you, and thank you. All right. So I'm going to try to keep this light up. Hopefully this will stay and not fall. Okay. So I got this light on. All right. I'm going to take these bracelets off my arm while I do this. Y'all, I just, at this point, let me put some more tape on this light so it doesn't fall. At this point, it's like dealing with my hair at this point is a task. I remember when I used to just knock it out, just get it out the way. But now, if you notice, it takes me days before I get to doing my hair. So, I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's it just takes me a while to have enough energy to build up to having to want to deal with it, y'all. Takes me a while. I'll be on this account for a while because I'm still trying to make a YouTube comeback. Okay, days. Yeah, when I tell you, if I wash my hair on Saturday or Sunday, Fox, guess what I'll do? I will literally pin it up. I'll put it up, let it air dry for about a day or two, and then I'll take it down. Then when I feel like blow drying it, I'll blow dry it. And then I'll probably push it up real quick because I'm probably rushing to leave out of the house or something like that. And I don't deal with it anymore until I feel like it. And today is the day that I said I'm just going to push through, even though I just made it back not too long ago. I really wasn't even going to do this. I really wasn't going to do it. But I said I deserve to have my hair done, y'all. I owe this to myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm still congested. I'm still congested, by the way. So earlier, your hair always ends up beautiful. Thank you. I try my best, but y'all, it's a job maintaining your hair. I don't care if you have short hair, long hair, because even if you have short hair, you want to make sure that you really have to make sure your hair is on point when you have long hair. I mean, short hair. I had got my hair cut short in a bob. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I had got my hair cut short in a bob, y'all. And I realized that it takes a lot of maintenance to have your hair cut short too. So no matter what is going on, your hair it takes up a lot of time, y'all. And sometimes, Maddie Ice, nice to see you in the building. Sometimes I just don't be having the energy to deal with it, honestly. But I'm doing this for myself so I can feel better, y'all. I feel like sometimes when your hair feels better, or if you feel like your hair is done, you feel better. That's how I feel. Maddie Ice, what you been up to? I haven't seen you in a while. I know I haven't been on here in a while, but I am really trying to make a concerted effort to come on here and just embrace you all, say hi, and spend a little time with you. And the title of this video is, what is it? Over the BS? Over the BS, y'all? I'm over the BS. I'm over the BS, y'all. Over the BS of just everything. You know what I'm saying? F your feelings. Friday is almost here. Guess what? It was basically 80 degrees here today. Right now, it's 73 degrees outside, and it is almost 9 o'clock. So we basically we had almost a summer like day. It was like a spring day for us. So I can't complain about the weather. Really, Fox Galaxy? What do you mean same? Over the BS as well. I've been just working. I know all of us have been, you know what I'm saying, just trying to maintain Maddie Ice. And I don't know. I just feel like life is supposed to be easier, not to try to complain, but I don't think that people should be out here going through the stuff that they endure. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this because this is what they push on us. They want our lives to be complicated, and it doesn't have to be. Y'all, I feel for the children of the future because they have a future, but do they really have a future of their choice? You know what I mean? Did we have a future of our freaking choice? I don't really think we did, y'all. Our future was given to us because we were tricked into this nonsense, y'all. We were tricked into it. And look, let me tell y'all this. I want to talk about this too. You said I'm over these fools and I'm tired of getting betrayed. Talk about it, Galaxy Ice. Y'all are so welcome to voice your concerns in the comment section as long as you're respectful. Tell me about, what are you tired of? You over the BS. Tell me about it. Y'all, it's almost Friday. It's almost F Your Feelings Friday. So I'm just tired of the dumb drivers. I'm tired of this idiotic society, this stupid culture, the way of this backwards country that we are living in. I'm tired of them poisoning our food, poisoning our water, poisoning the air, putting all these pollutants in everything that we use, tricking us into believing that we really have say so in this government, talking about, oh, if you don't vote, you don't have a voice. Yeah, we never had a voice because these people were already in place to rule over us. Unfortunately, they don't. But you know what I'm declaring? They don't rule over me, y'all. They don't rule over me. They could try all they want. You said you're tired of being betrayed. But guess what? People are always going to be betraying people because that's the nature of these evil entities out here called humans. My own twin keeps trying to get me jumped. I am tired of life. I am tired of family. You know what? Whoever you are around, you probably need to stop being around these people. And sometimes family can be the worst. We already know that, y'all, right? We know that to be true. Family can be the worst. Y'all, family will do things you wouldn't even imagine, wouldn't even fathom. And it's very, very disheartening. It's very hurtful. And one day, y'all, because I told you I was working on my autobiography. I backed away from it because of things that happened. But one day I have to get my story out. You'll be surprised what certain family members will do to you for no reason. It's really messed up. But guess what? That's just the way of the people. I'm just tired of people being up in everybody's business when it has nothing to do with them. Like, there are a lot of people that come on YouTube and social media content creators, and they sit up here and they talk about a whole bunch of nonsense all day, every day. That's all they do is talk about nonsense, 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 right? And they actually get paid to do this nonsense. And people listen to it and fall for it. You were close to selling your soul for a street life. I don't think you were close to selling your soul for a street life because it's not in your spirit to do that. Because if it were in your spirit to do that, you would have done it. I've heard someone say something similar to that to me about they could have gone out and done all of that, but they didn't do it because that's not in that individual. That's not in their spirit to do. So if your spirit is not with it, you're not going to do it anyway. So don't say that about yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's just the world has so many bad influences out here. And if you're not a wicked, evil, conniving person, you're definitely going to be targeted. You're definitely going to be targeted. You're going to be tested and challenged in every way, shape, or form possible. The world is so messed up to people, y'all, especially people who don't deserve it. And I just don't understand how these wicked, evil people get away with all this stuff. It seems like they get away with everything. Yeah, I'm still congested if you can hear it in my voice. I'll just be glad when this goes away. Whew. I'm just so over it, y'all. I'm just over it. I don't even know how else to put it, y'all. Just tired of it all. Just tired. And every time you turn on anything to watch Everybody's talking about the same stuff. Everybody's talking about Clarissa Shields and Papoose. Like, why are y'all that fixated on people that you don't even know? People that don't even know that you exist, don't even care about you. Why are you so concerned about these people? What Clarissa Shields is doing with Papoose. Like, to me, that is mental insanity, y'all. Even your love life is cooked. Couldn't agree more. You look, it could be worse. There are people out here, Killing in the name of love. Okay? They thought they were in love and their significant other had them taken out. It could be worse. So always think about stuff like that, Fox Galaxy. Think about stuff like that. You know, and a lot of people are out here faking it to make it on social media. Trust me. Faking it to make it. When you have to plaster stuff all over the media, plaster things all the time about how great your life is, usually you're trying to prove something to a bunch of strangers that don't know you. And maybe you're trying to prove yourself for validation. That's how I would take it. Yeah, it's disgusting, but people do it. That's why you can't even worry about what you see with these people. That's why I come on here and I just talk. I kind of, I free, what do you call it? I have a freestyle session, right? Because you speak from the spirit. When you speak from the spirit, people know what's genuine and what's authentic and what's not. Maybe I'll have curls, y'all. Maybe I'll have curls. Yeah, people are trying to paint picture perfect lives. Nobody's life is perfect, y'all. I promise you it's not. I promise you it's not. I was talking to a colleague of mine. Oh shoot, man, I gotta do something for her too. I've been so freaking busy this week and stuff. But yeah, I gotta do something for her. She was telling me how we went to real estate school together, y'all. And she was a financial advisor. And she's very, very educated. And she's traveled the world and seen a lot of different countries, y'all. So, anyway, she was telling me, which I didn't know because we hadn't spoken in a while. I guess she had some health issues going on, how it impacted her. And it caused medical expenses to arise in her household, y'all. You know what she told me? She said, health is truly wealth. She said, health is truly wealth. Because if you don't have your health, you're going to be spending all of your money trying to get it back. And this is true. Oh, Galaxy, you'll be fine. Sometimes you have to heal yourself. You have to heal yourself because you know what I know? Some people like to break people down emotionally on purpose because they get a kick out of it. They get glory out of it because they're evil. They get a field day out of it, Fox. But when you spend time to yourself, just knowing yourself, who you are, you will not be tolerating nonsense from people. Like, because you'll recognize it when people don't even look right. You can feel it in your spirit. Because I'm real, like, judgmental in a way of how I feel, my intuition about people. If I don't feel right, my gift of discernment kicks in. We all have it. Maddie Ice, you said you and me both, but I'm not old. Huh, Maddie Ice, what do you mean by that? You're not old. Fox Galaxy is very young. He's very, very young. Very young. But you know what? Also, too, you can have a young person that has an old soul and an old spirit. Because truly, most, if not all of us, some of us have been here multiple times, y'all. And y'all, I really don't know why we keep coming back here for this mess. Because I heard people say that they feel like Earth is Hell, y'all. Like this is our punishment, y'all. How do you feel about that? Did you come here? Do you feel like you're being punished? I think there are periods in life where we can be punished. I feel like there are periods in life. You said, yes, very true, lifetime after lifetime. Yeah. Y'all, they even have these things called past life regressions. I never knew about this stuff, y'all. Didn't know this stuff existed. Past life regressions. You can get one done where basically you find out about yourself, and some people they call it deja vu. I didn't know what that really meant, but they feel like they've done something before, they remember something, or they've seen someone before, they've been somewhere before, but they really haven't, but they have a familiar feeling about it, right? And guess what? I think there's some validity to it based on the people that I've spoken with, right? Just because of their experience that they've shared with me and things that I found out even about myself. So you can have a past life experience and you will have remnants of it in this lifetime, right? So there could be somebody that comes and enters into your life and you don't know the significance of why you two are connecting, but there could be a deep connection and you can't understand it. And you're like, what is it about this person that keeps coming around, coming around? We keep reconnecting. And this is because you guys have shared a past life experience together. So this spirituality is very real. It's deeper than what people think. They got us all fixated on the 3D guys, but we're more spiritual than this 3D realm. We're just physically existing so we can carry out whatever we were sent here for. We just have these bodies so that we can exist on this planet in the 3D realm to get this stuff done. But there's a spiritual attack for some of our lives to not get it done, y'all, because you're going to have a profound impact on those around you. So there are unnatural forces, believe it or not, that will try to stop you from fulfilling your purpose in life, y'all. Because I feel like most of us have been assigned some type of purpose. And I think some of us have special gifts, special talents, special reasons why we came here. And we have to carry that stuff out. But there are unnatural forces that monitor us that don't want us to get it done. Okay? You said could have been connected in past lives for sure. That's right. How you doing, Isabel? Very true, lifetime. Yeah. People don't know, but this stuff is real. And some people will understand it, some people won't, because everybody is not awakened. Everybody may awaken at a different time in their life. And some people may never awaken because they're stuck in they're stuck in like their lower chakra, and they are stuck in the 3D. So they don't really, like they're stuck in the matrix. So they don't actually enlighten, they don't awaken because they are basically distracted by all this 3D stuff, like, cars, clothes, houses, just everything that's meant to distract you, to keep you trapped in the 3D. But like once you look beyond all that stuff, you see beyond that stuff. So a person can physically look aesthetically pleasing, but can be unattractive to certain people because certain people looks beyond. They can look beyond the exterior and you can see their energy. You can feel their energy, their aura, their spirit, and it's unattractive. It's unappealing. It's very nasty. It's very mean. And it's very disgusting. But you have so many people that are stuck in their lower chakra. They can't see beyond. You know what I'm saying? This is why you have a lot of stupid dudes out there that get caught up with these females because they don't know how to use their gift of discernment, or either they're just very weak-minded and they have no willpower, y'all. So females have always been able to use that as an advantage over males. And there are males that have been able to use that as an advantage over females. But males are very manipulative with their words because they have the gift of gab. This is what they use to their benefit, y'all. So you see, Fox Galaxy, it works in all aspects. It's not just you. This is what people do to each other on a global scale. This is just what the way of the world. It's the way of the world. You said, I will not let them unnatural forces distract me. Good for you. And sometimes you don't even know that you are being attacked by these unnatural forces, Maddie Ice. They come when you least expect it. And they will sometimes pick and choose who they want to bother and mess with, and they won't leave you alone. That's what happens. And that's what it is. People don't know this stuff is real and it's true. How do I know? Because I am living proof. I am living proof. When I talk about this stuff, because I know I know. Yeah, I don't give details, but I know what I'm talking about. Oh, my eyes itching. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I'm so tired. But I'm trying to get my hair done. I'm trying to get through it. Trying to get through it, y'all. Something bit my ankle. And it's itching, itching, itching. I hate these insects. I think insect season is trying to start early. Oh gosh. Hope I didn't tangle my hair up just now. Yep, but that's what they do, y'all. You'll be surprised. You will be surprised who watches, who listens, who investigates, who actually studies you. Yep, it'd be people you would never imagine. Yep. You said that unnatural force making you itch. Stop talking to stop talking. Yeah, it be making depressing. Eventually, my heart eventually gets darker. That's the whole point behind it. It wants you to have a dark heart, Fox Galaxy. You can't succumb to it. And one thing about these dark forces, y'all, they don't like strong-minded people. Okay, they don't like strong-minded people, so they don't really bother weak-minded people too much because they're easy to manipulate. They're right where they want them to be. But if you have a strong mind and you're not easily influenced and you don't go along to get along, you don't just go with the dumb people in this world, like the masses of the people are like, they don't use their brains because they just don't use their gift of discernment. They don't like that. And you'll know because when you get around people, certain people will flee away from you. They'll look at you funny. Um, they'll be gossiping about you. They'll treat you differently for no reason. It just happens out of nowhere. They can't figure you out. It's a problem. You don't tell all your business. They want to know more. That's how people are, y'all. Just nosy for no reason. And they think they have you figured out, and they don't. But keep it that way. Keep it that way. They don't need to know everything. And people will make up things too. They'll make up lies. Can't feed off us if we stay positive. That's right. You can stay positive, but people like to feed off of positive energy too, Matty Ice. People like to feed off of positive energy. As a matter of fact, dark spirits are attracted to light spirits. Those are the main ones they're attracted to because you feed them. Yeah, they're like leeches. So it's kind of like vampires. Vampires like to suck people's blood. They like to suck your life dry of whatever they can get from you, try to manipulate, take advantage of. That is how these dark entities work. And they will creep in through any crack or crevice that they can creep into from where you're least expecting it. And they don't play fair because it's the devil, y'all. The devil walks amongst us every day. The devil walks amongst us every day. So tread lightly and be very strategic in how you move around these people. Because you never know where the enemy is trying to attack from. And that's exactly the truth. They are found in churches. So people that sit up here and try to act like that's some more BS right here. People that be in church, they're the biggest hypocrites. They try to act like they're so Christian like. Oh, I go to church. Who cares? I'm on the usher board or whatever, the choir. That doesn't mean anything. They're the preacher, the pastor, the bishop, the first lady. That stuff doesn't matter. There are people like anybody else. They just have a title that says that they're in the church. Y'all, I knew somebody that was an ordained, told me he was an ordained pastor, y'all. He was a janky individual. Very janky. I think I talked about him before a few times on the channel. Very janky individual. And he ended up getting divorced from his wife. He told me the same day they got divorced, she got married. That is funny. That is so funny. Like, yeah, good for you. Oh, goodness. Yep, I don't feel sorry for a lot of these people with these sob stories because what did you do to her? That's how I feel about it. What did you do to her? See, people don't like to tell the full truth. You got to be careful with people with these sob stories, especially these males out here with these sob stories, talking about what somebody did to them. Don't fall for it, y'all. Don't fall for that nonsense. Because see, that's what they want. They want you to weaken down your barrier and lower your guard and be like, oh, what did you do for this to happen, for these people to do this to you? That's the question you got to start asking. What did you do to put yourself in that situation? Because see, those people that tell these sob stories, most of the time they are manipulators. And they're looking for people that have a good heart, lighthearted people with the light, so that they can run in and try to take advantage. I'm telling you how people work. They're sick, dark, and twisted, y'all. They are sick, dark, and twisted. Yeah, they be hiding stuff. They tell half truths. They don't tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help them God. No, they don't do that. They tell you what they want you to know, show you what they want you to know, put on a persona, a fake front, being somebody that they're not. The mask will fall off eventually, but they're actors. Most people that you meet are acting. They're actors and actresses. That's why when people come around me, I'm very, leery, very leery. Because what is your motive? Most people come around with motives and some type of intentions of something. They want something. They want to do something. Uh-oh, Tinkerbell just jumped up here. Hey, hey, Tinkerpool. What is it? Because I'm not giving you attention? Huh? You say hi to the people? Y'all can't see her, but you said, and make themselves the fake victim. Oh, they love to play the victim. They love to play the victim, especially if they think you'll fall for their sob story. And they see the whole reason why they want to play the victim is because they're trying to prey on the person that they're talking to. That's why they're doing that. You probably have something to offer, something that they're seeking, some way that they can feel like they can take advantage of you, or they can benefit off of you some type of way. Yeah, that's why they got these sob stories. A fake victim. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Galaxy. That's exactly what it is. And make themselves a fake victim. All of them do the same stuff. They basically play by the same rule book. And they also like to what else they like to do? We know they lie. We know that's the number one thing they do. They lie, they embellish, exaggerate, leave out the real truth about stuff, tell half truths, like I said. Yep, that's what they do. It's sad when people start telling you like, um, I understand family doesn't get along, and I understand that some family is just effed up. But when they keep having a pattern, sometimes they could be going through something, but sometimes it could be them. So you got to just be real weary and leery with people. Very, very leery and weary of people. Can't trust people, y'all. You heard her. Yeah, she's making herself known in the background. And I think she's doing this, y'all, because I am doing my hair and I'm not paying her any attention and she hears me talking. I think that's why she's doing all that. But she's all right. She just ate. She actually ate Prancer's food, y'all. Prancer didn't eat his food. So if he's hungry tonight, it's going to be his fault. It's going to be Prancer's fault, y'all. Because I'm tired of it. I mean, I don't know what else they want from me. I feel like Tyrese. I bought them some brand new cat food from the store a little while ago. So I switched their cat food from. That's another thing too. I was researching the cat food. They had a recall on cat food because there were cats were getting sick. But also, you'll be surprised. Fancy Feast is owned by this other brand. I forgot the name of the brand. And cats were getting sick from it. So even though they have all that marketing and advertising, y'all, Fancy Feast is not like one of the top tier brands. So I was feeding them Friskies because that's what we've always fed our cats. But for some reason, I don't think that cat food was agreeable with their digestive system. So I ended up looking, online and I switched their cat food, y'all. So if you want to get your cat some top tier cat food, they said Tiki Cat is real good. It's Tiki, and they don't sell it in all the stores, but they do have it at some pet stores. But it's expensive. It's like $2.50 for a small can, but it has organic food. It's non-GMO, and that's the best thing to feed your cat. So I got 2 cans of that, gave it to them to see how they would like it. They ate it. But it's expensive. Tiki Cat, y'all. Tiki Cat. But I ended up at the store and I got them some Sheba. I've been feeding them Sheba. Sheba, Sheba. And that's like a mid-tier cat food. That's not the best, but it's not the worst. But I feel like it's better than Friskies, y'all. And I had been an avid Friskies supporter. What's gotten into that cat? Friskies. Oh yeah. But I had to switch their food. I don't think it was helping their digestive system. And cats and all animals can get health issues just like we can. And I don't want to be the main cause of giving the cats something that's not good for them and causing them to have health issues, because I don't want them having it can affect their liver and their organs and all that type of stuff. And I told y'all Tinkerbell's already overweight, which I'm not proud of that. I've never had an overweight cat before, but she just kept acting like she was so hungry. So I was feeding her, but yeah, she's a little chunky thing. But I switched their cat food to Sheba. I would love to buy Tiki for them, but $2.50 a can, y'all. Like for that little can, to me, that's a bit much. You said they're adorable. Thank you. Yeah. And Purina is supposed to be top tier. Purina is the same thing as Friskies, y'all. They make cat food and dog food, but you got to be careful because Purina is putting they're mixing in like a lot of soy, which we are not supposed to eat. So animals shouldn't be eating soy either, y'all, because that's an unnatural compound that they're forcing together. And they put it in our food to make it into it's like a filler, right? It's like a filler. So your animals probably shouldn't be eating soy. We shouldn't be eating soy. And if you see a label of soy in your food, just be careful with that. Try to stay away from the soy. That's the BS I'm talking about. How we have to be all extra careful with our food because we don't know half the time what we're eating because they're putting all these chemicals in it. Stuff to make people sick. It's sad, y'all. Soy is literally in everything and it's not good. I know CJ was good. CJ was good, Lonesome Dove. Soy is in everything. It's like it was a few times I went to the so-called grocery store and I was reading the labels. Y'all, I got so discouraged. I walked out there with hardly anything. I was like, what am I supposed to eat? Because you know why? We're supposed to be eating natural from the earth. We're supposed to be having gardens and growing food. But why don't we have gardens? Why don't we grow food? Because people are forced to go to freaking work and they don't have time to tend to the land, y'all. They don't have time. A lot of us don't even know how to garden. Like they've taken our natural, senses of ability for survival and made it like we have to be dependent on the freaking store, which is everything is controlled by this stupid government, y'all. And it's just sad. That's the BS I'm talking about, y'all. That's the BS I'm talking about. But I'm going to get my garden going. I know I talk about it a lot, but I'm going to get it going. Somehow, some way, I'm going to have a garden. It's Dawn. I'm on here because I'm trying to make a YouTube comeback. Okay, Dawn. I'm great. How are you, beautiful? Oh, I'm maintaining. I have a little cough. I have a little few sniffles, a little congestion because I'm working with kindergartners, y'all. I've been working with them since the beginning of this year when January came in, January 3rd to be exact. They contacted me back in December. I was at another school, y'all. I was actually filling in for another teacher, and she was out for 2 weeks because her husband had heart surgery. So I had taught at that school for one day. I filled in for her, and there was a lady, she was like, oh, Mrs. Such and Such is going to be out for the next 2 weeks. So you might want to leave your contact number and she can reach out to you. And I was like, okay. So I left my number. And one day she reached out and she asked me, did I want to fill in for her? And I said, sure. I will be the ELA teacher because basically, remember what that is? That is teaching the Spanish speaking students English. So that's what I was doing for 2 weeks. That was the end of December, y'all, before they went on winter break. And you get to work with all grade levels from third to fifth grade. Yeah. So you pull the children into small groups, and I was trying to speak Spanish and they were trying to speak, well, they could speak English. um Now my Spanish wasn't the best, but they helped me pronounce my words, y'all. Leche, milk, y'all. Go me. Leche, milk, y'all. So I learned things here and there. Por qué? Because, go me, right? Buenos dias. Okay. So I try, but they never laughed at me, y'all. They never laughed at me because I know I was mispronouncing those words. I was trying my best and I tried to put a little spin on it, right? And they would correct me. But yeah, I really enjoyed my time doing that with them. And one thing I will say this about a lot of the Spanish speaking students, because I have one in kindergarten. He's a Spanish speaker, and we're learning how to read and how to spell and how to write. He is so cute, y'all, because he's always in class looking confused. He has this confused look on his face. So when I talk to him, he'd be like this. He'd be frowned up, but he try to figure out what I'm saying, right? So the thing about him is he's super smart. So he's actually reading better than some of the English speaking children in the class. And he's getting his words right, y'all. He's good at math too. And that's something that I have been noticing about the Spanish speaking children. They're actually, some of them are outperforming the English speakers. No joke. CJ, you laughing. Yeah, he be in there frowned up looking confused every time he but it'd be so cute, y'all. I wish you could see his face. He be always in there looking frowned up. When I'm talking to him, I'm like, okay, so say like earlier today, this is what happened. So he got in trouble because he likes to play a lot. So I told him, I said, go move over there. I said, you over there, go move over there. He knew what I meant. He looking at me frowned up, but he got up and moved, right? Oh, he wasn't happy about it. He was not happy about it. So one day, so we have to give them different colors. So if they do good for the day, they get a blue day in their notebooks. If we had to give warnings, they have a green day. If they didn't do so well, they get a yellow, and then red is basically not good at all, right? So he had been getting blue the whole time. One day I gave him green. He said, green? Why? I said, were you playing during carpet time? I have warned him so many times to stop playing during carpet time. Yeah, I think I'm too lenient. And that is why these children, Fox Galaxy, like I was saying, everybody will take advantage. Even kindergartners, y'all. Even toddlers. They are the biggest. Let me tell y'all something. Children, y'all think adults are bad? You haven't seen anything until you see a kindergartner. Those little things, it's not even a game with them. They size you up from the time you walk in that door. And when I met the principal, because we did a Zoom meeting, she was like, oh, their teacher has them so well trained, and she has a good class and this and that. She was like, you'll just see when you see that classroom. She has, everything is so like organized, and she is an organized teacher, but she's on maternity leave, right? So I get in the classroom, right, and I see the little ones in there for the first time. I'm like, yeah, they're kindergarten, they're back from winter break. They probably don't know who I am. It's the beginning of the year. They're probably going to be, a little shy and bashful. Y'all, it didn't take any time. So I was reading her book, and she's very thorough, right? So her book told me everything basically that you need to know about her classroom. She was like, she has this bell on her desk, okay? So when she rings the bell, guys, ding, 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 she said, just ring the bell. They'll know what to do. So every AM, after they finish their morning work, I ring the bell, and do you know what they do? They start scurrying, y'all. They scurry. When I say scurry, I mean they scurry. In a hurry, they quickly get their books, put their notebooks away, and they come to the carpet and they sit applesauce crisscross Indian style on the carpet. So she has them very well trained, very. So I can tell their teacher is very on point. I just don't want to break, whatever she had going, because I can tell that she is very strict when it comes to their what I want to say, when it comes to their behavior. And I guess you have to be that way because you're dealing with 25 of them. 20. CJ Cool, what are you laughing at? You laughing at something. But yeah, so anyway, I went all the way around the world to tell y'all that story. But yeah, the principal reached out to me when I was at the other school to see if I wanted to work with kindergarten while their teacher was on maternity leave. And so I accepted, and I was supposed to meet their teacher, but she went into labor and had her baby before I got to meet her. She actually had her baby, I think they said on her birthday, guys. I think it was like December 17th or something like that. Something like that. So I was not able to meet her. But maybe when she comes back from maternity leave, I'll get to meet her. So yeah, that was my little story about being accepted into the kindergarten class, y'all. And so far, it's been going pretty well. Like I said, we have pajama day tomorrow. It's going to be a pajama party. They have already brought their popcorn in, some of them. Last week we did for Valentine's Day. I got to show y'all what I got for Valentine's Day, y'all. But that's awesome. You're a teacher. I'm not a real teacher. Well, I'm not going to say I'm not. Everybody's a teacher in their own way, y'all. You can learn from anybody. I'm a substitute teacher, Lonesome Dove. Now, I will say this. I didn't know they were going to put me into the real role of having teacher planning meetings because I'm not. Y'all, when I tell you I'm used to having my 45 minutes to go to lunch and do what I want to do and time to myself, and I get to come on and do my live streams with y'all. One day I thought I was going to have time to myself. They were like, oh, there you are. They found me. It was like, oh, so on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, we do teacher planning. And I'm like, why would I do teacher planning? I'm not a teacher. I'm just a substitute. I'm not used to that. Oh, I be in there. I be in there with, I think she's the dean, the principal, the other teachers. I'm like, oh, okay. So I have to be in there while the children are at what they call specials. Like if they're at media, which is the library, if they're at PE, or if they're at music or art, for 45 minutes, we have teacher planning. So the time that I would spend with y'all, I have to be in there with the teachers. And we be talking about, just the lessons and tests and whatever they talk about, for the children. So a lot of that goes on. And so far it's been quite interesting. Um, we do have some behavior challenges in there. Like one boy, he's a little special, and he usually is a car rider, and he didn't want to ride the bus yesterday or today, so he had a temper tantrum, y'all. But he had to get on that bus, y'all. Now they said the bus driver said that he's hitting other children, so that should not be allowed. Yeah, but then this other girl, she made me something. I gotta go find it. Y'all, hold on. I need to go find this thing because she told me, she said, you can open it if you want. She said, for Valentine's Day, I guess she made it for me. Now, I haven't read it yet, so I put it in my laptop bag, and I told her, I said, I appreciate you. I said, and I'm going to look at this, but I haven't looked at it yet. So I might look at it right now on camera while I have y'all, but I gotta go find it because it's in my laptop bag, and I forgot, and I left it on the desk yesterday. All right, so I'm halfway through my hair, y'all. Have you been enjoying this conversation? I hope so. I'll be right back. I'm about to go. Why am I scratching, y'all? Why am I scratching? Well, anyway, I'll be back. Go find it for the children. Okay, Lonesome Dove. I'm about to go find my stuff so I can show you what I got. Show you what I'm working with. I'll be right back. Don't y'all go anywhere. Hey, Prancer. Hey. Hey. All right, y'all. I'm back. 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 Okay. So I said I was going to show y'all the stuff that I got the other week, but I don't think I did. So this is what I got from the girl yesterday. She said she made this for me. So I'm about to open it now. Oh, she spelled her name right, y'all. I have been getting on this girl every single day about spelling her name correctly. And she spelled her name right, and it looks so nice and neat. I'm so proud of her. Even. No, she didn't spell it right. She almost spelled her name right. She has 10 letters in her first name, so I could see why it could be a challenge. But normally she writes her name backwards. She forgot, she misplaced the I and the L. But anyway, I don't want to show her name, but this is what she drew for me, y'all. And then this is the other side of it. This is what so I will make sure, I'm going to take this back with me tomorrow, and I'm going to let her know. Thank you so much for this. And I'm going to let her know about her name, because I'll be getting on this girl. So then I had got this gift bag right here. I got this from one of the little ones. His mother works at the school, and he loves to sing. Like when we do our morning songs, he's like so happy to sing. He's just so gleeful about singing, y'all. You should hear him. One of them, okay, I know who this is from. Y'all, he be going home on yellow because I have to get on him about making noise in class. But he still brought me something, and he told me, make sure you open it. And I opened it, and this from him. Y'all, I'm telling you, I was like, this for me? Couldn't believe it, but yeah, it was for me. So I was like, what about Miss Such and Such? And he was like, she's not one of our favorites. I was like, what? Okay. All right, let's see what else is in the bag, y'all. So I also got this card. I didn't even know this card was in here. I didn't open it yet, but I have this card, y'all. It says, Happy Valentine's Day. Y'all, I didn't even know I had a gift card from Target. It says, thank you for all that you do, from the child and the last name and family. Hope it's the best one yet. This is super, super kind of them. I did not know they gave me a gift card to Target, y'all. That is sweet. I just was not expecting this. I'm glad I went through and opened this. All right. And then also in the bag, I have this mug, guys. I have a mug, and then it has like these candies on the inside. I don't eat Twix, but it has Twix, and it has heart-shaped, what is this? Heart-shaped Hershey's, y'all. So it's cute. I don't eat that, but it's the thought. It is I feel great. I feel good that I'm actually appreciate y'all, because sometimes you just don't even know, how children are going to receive you, because I'm not their teacher, and I have to be not an authoritarian, but like I have to discipline them, and I have to stay on them. And sometimes I really, really get on them hard. I also got this, y'all. It's like a bunny, and it's hugging the candy. Okay. So I got this as well. And then, guys, I got one of these from one of the children. I think it was a boy. And then I also got this from the same boy that gave me the roses, the pink roses. His mother goes to the school, y'all. And the sad part is the boy cried today, and the other. I mean, I don't think I made him cry, but some of the children I did make them cry on, but it wasn't intentional. It's just that they're very sensitive, y'all. They're very sensitive. So like, one girl broke out in tears today because she was under pressure because she didn't know the answer to a math problem. So one girl, she broke out in tears the other day because I sent her home on yellow because she got so many warnings and she kept acting up in class. One boy broke down in tears because I told him to write his name on his paper. So you see, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. But yes, Lonesome Dove, that is adorable. The children are sweet, y'all. So that makes me feel appreciated. I'm really, really glad that I can make some type of difference. Y'all, and I have a good story to tell y'all about this girl. She's Hispanic. She's Spanish speaking, but she speaks English. And for the longest time, I've been getting on her about paying attention when we're doing math and on carpet time, because she plays and she doesn't focus and she's not listening. And I mean, I be getting on this girl. And I told this girl, I wrote her name on the board. I said, you're going home on yellow today. Y'all, how about this girl surprised me? So we had small group sessions. Small group session time, y'all. So I sit down, I'm writing math problems. I give the paper to the girl, I said, I want you to figure it out. This girl got every freaking math problem correct. When I tell you, because it was to the point where I would ask her a simple question and she would look at me like a deer in headlights. I was so proud of her, y'all. I was so shocked. Y'all, I'm so happy. I was so happy that she got everyone right. I was like, did someone give you the answer? Nobody gave her the answer. She sat down and figured that out right in front of me, y'all. So the math strategies that we've been going over, she's been listening and learning. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of her. Same thing for a few of the other ones, y'all. I'm just super proud. And the one that gave me this paper right here, I gave her some flashcards one day to take home just so she could practice. So she came up to me, I think it was yesterday, and she said she figured out her math problems because she said, because I taught, she said, because you teached me. I said, because I taught you. So you got to understand that some of these children at home, their parents are not taking the time with them to go over their like problems and homework and making sure that they're learning. So they struggle in class. Well, we have a boy right now that's reading on a second grade level. So sometimes I'll let him teach the class, y'all. I'll let him be my little mini helper. Um, yeah, it's just so interesting seeing these little personalities and how they're being formulated. And I hope that I'm having a good impact. That's all I can say. Because I get on these children, and sometimes being a good person doesn't mean giving everything that someone wants. So I can't just be lenient with them because I push them because I know they're capable of learning, y'all. I know they're capable of it. And their brains work. We just have to push it out of them sometimes. The principal came in there today. She heard me because I was getting on them a little bit because they're making these little tree books that they have to present. And I was like, guys, I said, make sure you draw your fruit, your nuts, and your berries that come from the trees. Because, children try to get away with everything. If they can get away with it, they will. So, yeah, that is that. So, if you ever had, I guess an inclination to work with children, I would say substitute teach first just to see how it is, just to put, test your foot in the water because you don't want to jump full fledged. When I was in a teacher meeting, one of the staff members, she was like, have you ever considered teaching full time? I'm just asking because I think you would do well. That's what she told me. She said I was patient and the way I present the information, the way I am with the children. Yeah, that's what she said, guys. So it made me feel good. They said I've been doing pretty well with them. So I'm glad. I just really want to do a good job for their teacher because she's going to be coming back in a couple of weeks, I think. And, I want to make sure they're actually learning what they need to learn, guys. Children are supposed to be the future. Thank you, Lonesome Dove. So, as you can see, I am passionate about what I do. I'm passionate about the things that I do, y'all. Because I just know how it was when I was that age. I remember. I remember when people were mean to me, y'all. I remember how teachers made me feel. I remember all of that stuff. And those are the years, the formulative years is when your, thoughts are being shaped about the world, about your experiences, about people. And you do have an impact on people's lives. And, unfortunately, even though I might have made a few of them cry unintentionally, it was for the greater good of them. It was not to be mean to them. Good evening, Trissy. How are you? How have you been, Lady Love? Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen you in a while. What have you been up to? I am curious to know. I'm curious to know. I just decided to come on here and talk to y'all while I do my hair, y'all. Y'all are helping me get through this because I promise you, I've been going all week not feeling like doing this. So thank you for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully my light will last because I don't know how much longer I have left in the light. I have to charge this light. So this is probably about another, what, 15 minutes to get this part done? 15 to 20 minutes, I would say. Y'all, I can tell you one thing. My hair smells good. It feels clean. I love a clean scalp. When my scalp is cleansed, my spirit, my soul, my spirit feels better. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I'm cleansing my scalp and I'm washing away just whatever needs to be washed away from my scalp. It just feels so good. I remember getting my hair done, and it's like my favorite part of getting my hair done was getting my hair shampooed. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Male, if you ever have like a male to like wash your scalp, that is the best feeling ever because it's something about they put a certain strength into like what they do. And my hairstylist was a male. I've had two male hairstylists, but he was like the best one I ever had. And sometimes I used to just make up reasons so he could keep so he could keep on like scratching my scalp. He'd be like, does it itch anywhere? And I'll be making up stuff. I'd be like, yeah, right here. Did I get it? Did I get it? And he'll scratch. And I'd be like, almost. Because it just feels so good, y'all. So, ladies out there, this is just a word of advice. Get your significant other to wash your scalp. I'm telling you, they are the best hair washers. A male washes your hair, your scalp so good. It feels the best. I remember, I might be telling too much. I'm not even going to say that. Oh, y'all, one day my sister had somebody flat ironing her hair. It was funny. I walked past the bathroom and this person had flat irons in their hair, in their hand, and her hair was in the other hand. And all I could do was stop, look, and stare, y'all. I was like, what? She got somebody flat ironing her hair. That was funny. But yeah, get a male to wash your scalp, y'all. It's the best feeling ever. Females, they're okay, but it's like they're too concerned about their nails and all that type of stuff. They can't get down to it like, males don't have all that to worry about. They can just get in there and scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Look, I'm going to be looking like a different person tomorrow. I'm going to be looking like a whole brand new person tomorrow. Shame that it's going to be the last day of the week, huh? Yep. Y'all, we had a short week this week. We only went to school for 4 days this week. We did not go to school on Monday because it was President's Day, y'all. So no school on Monday. These children have been having it made, I can tell you that. And then we had all those snow days the other week, like a bunch of snow days. And then next month we have two teacher work days, I think. And then right after that, we have spring break. And that spring break starts on a Friday, guys. These children got it made. You've been working as usual and catching up with other things. I know everybody been working. Everyone has been working and trying to just make it through. That's why I said we're tired of the BS. Y'all, we deserve to have an easy life. You know, they be talking about the soft life. You got to give yourself the soft life. Give yourself the soft life. Because a lot of these people be on here faking it. Oh, I'm living the soft life. No, they're not. If you got to prove it to the world like that, your life is not that soft. Actually give yourself the real soft life. And what I'm talking about is not spending money on unnecessary stuff, but spend it in places that matter, like healthy food, healthy food, y'all. Because people spend money on so much other stuff outside of themselves. You'll spend all this money on a car, but people will spend a bunch of money on a bag, but will buy 99-cent microwave dinners. You'll spend all this money on shoes and buy 99-cent microwave dinners. Why would you put that in your body? Go to McDonald's. Like, I see people on that have YouTube channels on social media, like that do these vlogs and stuff, and it's like, y'all got all this money to buy all these cars, you buy all this stuff at the mall, you buy Louis Vuitton, and then you actually go and put McDonald's in your body. Why are you eating that? You know what they say about them McDonald's burgers, y'all. What's good? Rolled. You said, okay with me to get the house. I think you are the you. What are you trying to say, young man? Or whoever you are. You said, okay for me to get the house. Definitely get the house. McDonald's is not good for you. We know it's not good for us. I don't know anybody that really goes to McDonald's anymore. Do you know people that still eat McDonald's like that? Do you even want to be associated with people that still eat McDonald's, y'all? Let me stop. I think people should know better than to be eating that stuff, right? But I see a lot of people that have these social media influence vlogs, and they be eating that nastiness. That HUMAN trafficking MEAT. If you know what I just spelled, you know what I'm talking about. I can't say too much because they took one of my videos down, and all I did was posted videos from the news, y'all, about McDonald's. Basically, it wasn't just McDonald's either. It was other restaurants, y'all. And people were saying how in their chicken McNuggets, they actually found grinded, like, tooth, a grinded tooth. Why would that be in your chicken nuggets? Because it definitely didn't come from the chicken. Do chickens have teeth like that? You don't know anyone that eats McDonald's. You buy $2 ramen. Oh, nothing wrong with the ramen noodles, y'all. I have about 6 packs of chicken flavor right now in the pantry. And guess what that is for? Emergency purposes only, y'all. I used to tear down some ramens. But I don't really eat those anymore. Also, the Chef Boyardee, y'all. I remember we used to eat that. Shoot, sometimes you tear down some ramen noodles. Sometimes you just do what you do. That's for emergency purposes, y'all. Like, it got to be some real stuff going on to partake in some of that stuff. But it's in there if I need it. I'm going to tell you that, because we're going to eat regardless, right? We're going to eat regardless. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. J de moi. We gon' make it, y'all. We're going to have something. I just don't really trust it because, over the years, they changed their ingredients in a lot of these food products, and they find a way to make it more economic friendly for them and less healthy for us. So, yeah, just watch like these watch on YouTube how they manufacture some of this food. It'll turn you against some of this stuff, y'all. When I saw how they were making some of that stuff, I was like, what is that? It looked disgusting. That's supposed to be food? JR the boss. What's good, JR? The Chinese food have cats for chicken? Y'all remember back in the day, I saw that stuff on the internet, how they were skinning dogs and hanging them up at the Chinese spots. That stopped me right there. I said no more for me, because I know for a fact I have been to the mall. I have eaten at those Chinese spots. And my sister, we were sitting down eating one day, and something had 3 claws, and she was like, what is that? It was just unexplainable, y'all. They even said RATS. RATS. So you know what? I stopped. If it wasn't shrimp and fried rice, I refused to order it. I wouldn't eat it. No more orange chicken for me, because that chicken probably wasn't chicken, y'all. It probably wasn't chicken, and I hate to even think about what it could have been. I hate to think about it, y'all. And then let's not even get into what they had going on at Golden Corral, y'all. So they were basically going into the back of Golden Corral. Y'all saw it. It was, I think it was on the news. You can look this up. They were actually out there near the trash can, and they had meat out there at was it Golden Corral? Is that where they do the buffet at? I don't go there anymore. I stopped eating there. Where else? I'm trying to think what else did I see. I gotta be careful because they don't like when we tell the truth about the food, y'all. I told you they took my McDonald's video down a few years ago when all I did was show the truth of what they said in the news about HUMAN meat, right? Found in the Mickey D's food. And there was a guy on talking about it, saying that they were shredding up human BODIES and using that in the Mickey D's meat. Orange chicken was a cat named Orange. You saw it all for yourself. You make your own food from scratch, healthier and safer. Yes. Nah, the pink bowl from Sam's Club got me in a chokehold. They spicy. Okay. All right. I haven't had those now. I only had like the regular, like the beef flavor, the shrimp, the chicken. That's what I have. But you said the spicy ones at Sam's Club, huh? I'm not a Sam's card holder member. I'm a Costco member, but guess what? I've never set foot into Costco, y'all. Never set foot into Costco yet, but I have the membership. I got it for free. Don't ask me how. BJ's. My sister had a BJ membership. I used to use her membership to get that cheaper gas. You know how they had the discounted gas, y'all? We gonna put some regular gas in this bear. I couldn't put regular gas in my car, y'all. My car took premium. So I was using her BJ's card, y'all. So I could get the cheaper gas. The discounted gas. Yeah. And you know what? You know what's so messed up, y'all? This is the BS I'm talking about. What did Netflix say? Netflix came out and said if you're sharing your Netflix password and your Netflix account, basically they're trying to say that that's some type of criminal activity. That's some nonsense, because if you pay for that freaking account, you have a right to use your account how you feel. That's how I feel about it. So yeah, I shared my Netflix password before. But that was years ago. Now I hardly watch Netflix, but I still have the account. Y'all, check out that Diddy documentary. Y'all like my hair? Does it look better? It looks better. I know it does. Check out that Diddy documentary if you have Netflix. The one that 50 Cent executive produced, y'all. It is a hot mess. Just check it out. They remind me of those survivors, the R. Kelly survivors. That's who they remind me of. What's good, Reggie? I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. Oh, they said, I heard, guys. Wait a minute. Where's my trash? I need to put a trash thing in here. So when I was doing my hair, this much hair came out. They said allegedly that Beyonce and Jay-Z are allegedly in those Epstein files. Now, I don't know how true it is. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't shock me whatsoever. It would not surprise me. You ate. Good for you. You ate. What did you eat? You said you ate cat? We probably ate something and we didn't know what we were eating. I'm sure we have. And I'm sure if we knew what we ate, we probably would want to have class action lawsuits going on around here. Up in here. Yeah. They don't want us to know what we've been eating. So that's why they're trying to control the seeds, y'all. They don't want to put seeds back in the fruit because they don't want us to be able to grow our own stuff, y'all. because we'll have control over our health. We won't be getting, you know, all these sicknesses and stuff. Then we won't be having to take their medicines, getting their medical treatments. You know, it's going to cut them out. Let me get this stuff out of here, y'all. Got too much stuff up here. It's going to cut all that out. They don't want that. My friend did y'all see earlier today? She sent me a video of them spraying chemtrails all over the sky. Anything they can to try to keep us trapped in this nonsense. Trissy, I bet you cook really good, Lonesome Dove said. Bet you cook really good. Yeah, I'm hungry right now as we speak. What shall I eat? I probably just need to go over this part a little bit more. It's a little... Well, that didn't... How long did it take? That was about an hour? No, it was an hour and 20 minutes, y'all. I've been on here for an hour. So that wasn't bad. I thought it would have taken longer. Yes. What are some of your favorite things to cook? I used to like to make spaghetti, y'all. Oh, a Target gift card. Y'all, I feel so special. I feel so special. So blessed. That is so sweet. $33. Lonesome Dove said 33. What does 33 mean? Are you 33 years old? Is that what that is? Hey, Principal. Y'all, Principal's in here. Y'all want to say hi to Prancer? Beef fajita quesadillas. Ooh, I haven't had Mexican food in a while. Cantrell, how are you? Are you single? Let me know. Hey, Principal. Yeah, I'm gonna try to pick him up so y'all can see Prancer. He's in here on the floor keeping me company. They just like to be around me for some reason. They just like to be around my energy. Whatever room I'm in, that's where they go. All right, you're all huddled up in the floor in the closet. Come here. Oh, are you walking away? Y'all, he walked away. He walked away. I was gonna hold him up so he could say hi. Come here. Come here, Prancer. Come. Come. He's looking at me. Come. He usually comes. He acts like a dog. Come. Yeah, here he comes, y'all. He got his tail up. Come. No, Tinkerbell won't do this, but he will. Come, Prancer. Come. Hey, you ran past me. Oh, you feel like something's up. Come here. Come here. He's purring, y'all. Come here. Come, Prancer. Hey, I'll pick you up so you can say hi. Come. There you go. Y'all, here is Prancer. I don't know why he flinched, but this is Prancer, y'all. He's purring. He doesn't like to be on camera, y'all. They know when they're on camera. I don't know why he's flinching. And he's quiet. He doesn't say a lot until he's hungry. And then he likes to beg for food at 4 o'clock in the a.m. That's what he does. Yeah, he has shiny fur. His fur is very if you feel his fur is real silky and smooth, and it doesn't really shed. He has a better coat than Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell has like a dull coat and it sheds a lot. And I just think it's because of the type of cat that they are, whatever breed they are. He's called an American short hair, y'all. And they call him a tuxedo cat because he's white under his neck, and then he has white paws, of course. And he's gray with, what color are his eyes? Yellowish, oranges, eyes, something like that, y'all. And he's very particular about his food. Very particular about his litter box. He likes to be clean. What else can I tell you? He's sneaky. He's an emotional manipulator. He will be behind your back doing stuff while you're in the same room as him. He will jump on the dresser knowing he shouldn't be on my dresser. Like, you'll catch him doing stuff, and you'll catch him in his tracks doing something. One day I caught him. I was looking for Prancer, y'all. I was like, where's Prancer? I couldn't find him anywhere. Looking for Prancer, looking for Prancer. I go in the kitchen. I look up some type of way. Prancer has hopped on the top kitchen cabinet shelf. So some type of way, what he had to have done was he leaped on top of the, he had to get on top of the counter. Then some type of way he hopped on top of the refrigerator, and then he got on top of the top shelf, like the kitchen shelf. He got scared, got stuck up there, and he knew he was in trouble. So I made him jump down. He was scared to jump down. Y'all, he jumped from the top of the refrigerator to the floor. Cats, they're something else. But he doesn't get up there anymore. He hasn't done that in a while. He doesn't do that. But I have a camera in here, so I can keep an eye on what be going on in the kitchen when I'm not here. What? Oh, y'all, here's Tinkerpoo. She done jumped up on the stool, y'all. Beautiful kitty. Thank you. Thank you, Lonesome Dove. Yep. But anyway, y'all, just wanted to come say hi to y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe. I hope my hair turned out looking nice, you guys. I got a little curl to it. Little bounce action. Thank you, Contrail. So tomorrow when I go in there, I'm going to be looking different, y'all. I'm going to be looking different. Got on my BGAB Brown Girls Are Beautiful today. Yes, indeed. I'm so happy about my Target gift cards, y'all. I like Target. I know they say, oh, don't shop at Target because of DEI. Y'all, Target feels like a comfort zone to some people. So I don't know. It's just the vibe of Target. I don't know what. I've always had a good experience in Target, y'all. They have Starbucks in there, and I know Starbucks has a bad reputation, but y'all, I've been staying away from Starbucks. I've been staying away, but y'all, I can see how people get addicted to some of this stuff. Don't judge me, y'all. Don't judge me. You know I'm an advocate for justice, okay? No justice, no peace. I was watching too a video. It was an interview with Tamir Rice's mother. I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but she did an interview the other week. So it's real interesting. Oh, and y'all, this is Black History Month. So we must tell you this. Please understand and be mindful that the reason that we're able to do live stream like this, the reason we're able to do YouTube, FaceTime, Zoom calls, Skype calls, Google Meets, all of this FaceTime stuff that we can do live streaming was because of a melanated lady's invention. She was the one that invented this software for us to be able to do this. She passed away recently. I don't know if you're aware of that. I forgot her name. When I think of her name, I want to come back on and do another video about her because I think she's so significant and important and very impactful on a global level at this point. Because I mean, how many of us, we use Zoom, we use all of these things like for jobs, for professional stuff, for businesses, for social media, just for entertainment, FaceTiming one another. This was not a thing. And, we couldn't do this many years ago. So, yeah, shout out to her. You didn't know she passed? I don't have my other phone with me right now to look her name up. I forgot her name, but I did talk about her in a different video. I just can't think of her name right now. She was an older lady. I forgot how old she was. But yeah, I think she recently passed away, y'all. So I want to give a special shout out to her. And I do believe that she deserves for us to acknowledge her. Dr. Marion Kroc, that's her name. Nice airbags, love. What do you mean airbags? Dr. Marion Kroc. Thank you, Lonesome Dove, for that. Thank you. Dr. Marion Kroc. Yeah, she was a very highly educated woman. So definitely look her up, research her, and look into what she contributed to us being able to FaceTime, live stream, and do all these things. Because without her, think about how many people would not be making the money that they're making right now, because it's dependent upon them being on live stream, being monetized on social media platforms. You know, we have TikTok now, Instagram Live, Facebook Live, all these things. So definitely shout out to her. You said your mod should definitely remove that previous comment. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but if I can remove the comment, because I'm not really sure what that means. A lot of times stuff goes right over my head because I don't really have the brain to like interpret ignorance sometimes. So when people are being stupid because I'm not on that lower vibrational level, I kind of just try to like understand what they're saying. If I can't understand it, I don't even just I just ignore it, y'all, because I don't have time. I'm too old for the nonsense, for real, for real. Too old for it. All right. So anyway, y'all, I have enjoyed this time with y'all. I didn't realize it was already 10 o'clock. Thank you, Lonesome Dove. I didn't know it was 10 o'clock. It says she's still alive? Well, who was that passed away recently? Forgive me, y'all. I don't want to wish death on that lady. I don't want to wish that. Please, please. I mean, I ask for forgiveness. If she's still alive, then goodness, I ask to be forgiven. But I thought somebody passed away recently. I know Jesse Jackson did. I just found out about his passing. I think it was like last night or yesterday. Jesse Jackson passed away. I don't really think he deserves much acknowledgement, if you want me to be honest, because I don't really know. I don't see what he did for us. He didn't really do anything, in my personal opinion, for us. I really think he played, what I want to say. He straddled the fence, but he didn't do anything for us. And him and Al Sharpton, I really love your perspective already. Thank you, Kentrell. Hey, hey, Tinkapoo. Yeah. Hey, sweetie. What is it? You want to say hi, y'all? She just jumped down. I was gonna let her say hi to y'all, but she just jumped down. Fox, you didn't miss anything. We're just talking about Dr. Marion. What's her name? Marion Crock. Please look her up. She is the reason why we can live stream through FaceTime on the internet. She developed, that software, and she made it possible for us to do what we're doing right now. Um, Jesse passed this past week. Dr. Marion Croak. Oh, Dr. Marion Croak is her name. Croak. Okay. Thank you for correcting that. Yeah, I know I had mentioned her in a prior video because I remember looking her up and talking about her. But I want to do another video just dedicated to her entirely, because I feel like, they say this is Black History Month, but I feel like Black history is not always just made in February, y'all. Black history is every day. We're making history, all of us. If you are walking amongst us right now, you're making some type of history. So yeah. Fox, hope y'all don't mind adding me as a mod. You should have been at Fox Studios Galaxy 21. Hold on. Okay, you are added, okay, as a moderator. You said Fox was a mod before. He was a moderator before. I think he said he changed his name, y'all. Oh, let me go back to his comments. Fox Studios Galaxy 21. It's done. I'm on here because I'm trying to make a YouTube comment. Okay. Yes. Yep. So yeah, he has come back. Good to see you again. I think he be changing his name. Why do you sound so pitiful? Why does she sound so pitiful, y'all? Y'all, I really need to probably get myself prepared for tomorrow. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. I'm trying to think. I want to make a smoothie, but I don't even know if I have the energy to do it. Um, what did I eat? Oh, I have fish in there. I might eat the fish. That's probably what I'll do. I had a fish sandwich earlier. I'm getting hungry again. I'm getting hungry again, y'all. So I'll probably get off of here so I can eat. I still have a little cough going on. I need to get some beauty rest, y'all. I need to clean this entire house. I got so much to do. It's sad. I'm so overwhelmed. When I tell you I have so much to do, I have a lot to do. I just can only take it one step at a time. What kind of smoothie? So my blend of smoothies is gonna be strawberries, dark cherries, apple, and it's envy apple that I will put in it, pineapple, chia seeds, could put some flax seeds in there, and I have some kale. The old fox is back. I really, 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 really need to focus on intaking green leafy vegetables. Kale, spinach. I love collard greens, y'all. It sounds delicious. Yeah, can y'all help me and support me? Yes, Fox. What are we okay, Fox, I can't go to your channel right now. But what are you posting on your channel, Fox? Tell us about your channel. Tell everybody what you're posting about on your channel. What is your channel about? Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, I hear the sniffles that I have. Oh, you sound so pitiful. Hey. Yeah, I promise you, she's okay. I don't know why she's acting like that. Then she just leaped forward for no reason. Ooh, okay, y'all. I'm gonna sign out of here because I really gotta go. I'm hungry. I just washed my hands. I'm about to go eat this fish, and I will talk to y'all. I will tend to y'all later. Okay. It says, I want to say this before I get off, but you are anointed. Stay blessed. Thank you, Contrail. I appreciate that. All right, guys. You all stay blessed. Continue to walk in your divinity. Celebrate yourself. Until next time, please, please stay safe out there, y'all. Have a good night. It was good seeing you live streaming. Thank you. I'm going to try to come back on more. I post 20th Century Fox effects sometimes, but most of the time I post Fox opening and closing logos. Thank you, Fox. All right, guys. You have a good night. Good to knock, okay?